Okay, here we stand at one of the walls of the Imperial Palace that has a massive moat around it. We're going to see if we can get in at that exit right there. You may have noticed I bought some batteries that cost me an arm and a leg because we're in Tokyo. There you go. And you can see, like, we're right in the middle of a really built up skyscraper type area, and then in complete contrast we then have this really traditional Japanese building structure all the way here with this big moat in the middle of the city, and there's the palace there. So we're gonna go inside and then film some more. Here we go. We've walked through the first gate, and then we're greeted by this rather magnificent gate. Whoa! So we're walking through this. We've crossed the moat. We didn't have to pay to get in, so that's awesome. And now we're inside the grounds of the palace. With there's all the trees. Does the emperor actually live in this palace? Yeah. Oh right.
He lives in a new one, but the remnants of the old one that got burnt down or ruined in World War II.
Oh cool. Time to get a pass thing. We've just been into a sort of art museum within the Imperial Palace. That was amazing, but we weren't allowed to film in there. And this is the guardhouse of the Imperial Palace, where samurai guardsmen kept watch of people entering through the gate that we came through. So that's the guardhouse. It is pretty cool. If you look at the roof, look how the roof is made. It's awesome. And then we've got this big high wall all around, leading into this wide open space over here. And this place is pretty awesome. It's covered in like the sort of trees that I don't think you find in England. I don't know what they're called, but they look sort of typical Japanese. So yeah, as we said before, this is the new palace. The old palace got destroyed in World War II, so I bet they were pretty angry about that, as you would expect. So we've got all this traditional imperial gardens that look like they haven't changed much, you know, in the past hundreds of years, apart from stuff like they've put lampposts in. But then right over there is all the skyscrapers. So that's weird. Quite a contrast. I like that. I like that about Tokyo. Sudden change from modern to really traditional. We're just leaving the Imperial Palace East Gardens, which is where we've been. And we're crossing this bridge, but look how high up we are. And there's the moat stretching round. I mean, how are you going to attack this place? Look how wide that moat is. And look how high this wall is. Nah, can't be done. Can't attack it. So, they've thought this through, the Japanese. However, it's occurred to me, oh, what are those insect things? They're massive. I don't think you can see them on the camera. But there's like these insect things flying around. And they look like the size of my hand. I'm trying to figure out if they're birds. They're not birds, they're weird insects. Who knows? Don't know. I wouldn't like to get bitten by one of those things, whatever they are. Oh man, they're in the air here as well. They're huge. I can't tell what they are. They might be dragonflies? Whoa. I don't think the camera's doing it justice, just how big these insects are. They're huge. And they're everywhere. Oh wait, okay, they're just birds, they're not interesting. So yeah, we're leaving the palace. Oh yeah, as I was saying, what I didn't realise before is that this is just the Imperial Palace East Gardens. The Imperial Palace is actually north of there, east, west of there, one of those. And so it's over this road and in that direction. So we're gonna go find that, see if we can get a look at the Imperial Palace. And also on the way we might stop into this science museum. And in other relevant news, I learned how to count to 10 in Japanese, and it's ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. I don't think I've pronounced all of those correctly, but I think that's 1 to 10. And we're passing through a fairly uninteresting place, which is just a road. So I'm going to film again when it becomes interesting. Okay, we've just walked round the wall of the Imperial Gardens. We didn't go into the Science Museum because it was about 700, well, it was 700 yen, which is maybe 6 quid. Maybe we'll come back and do that. But then we saw this really cool samurai statue. I don't know if this is the Emperor. Could be the Emperor. There he is. Doesn't appear to be any plaque or anything. I assume if it was the Emperor. Oh wait, okay, there is a plaque. Anyone's guess what it says though? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it is the Emperor. I don't know why it's at the back of the statue, but in any case it is a samurai, as he has a katana, so that's pretty cool. Ideally I'd take a picture of this rather than film it, but I need to buy batteries for my digital camera and they're expensive. So here's another plaque that again can't read. If anyone can read Japanese and sees this video, email me. Okay, now we're going to see the actual palace, hopefully. Okay, we've just entered a Japanese restaurant where we're having lunch. We gave up on finding the palace because there didn't seem to be any way you could look at it. A lot of walls around it. So we're messing. So now we're inside this cool Japanese restaurant. We've just come through a bit and now we're going down some stairs to where some tables are. Ni kudasai. Arigatou gozaimasu. And now we're in the restaurant. Okay, so this is what I've ordered. This is rice. This is a chicken type thing. This is like a seaweedy thing. I'm not sure, that might be cheese. It might be potato-y cheese stuff. Inside this pot is soup. And then another thing that I don't recognise. Yeah, I'm wondering how we eat the soup because we've just got chopsticks. But everyone else seems to be managing it, so here we go.
Let's do this.
We're now in the Sony showroom, and this is pretty cool. Don't need to tell you what that is. But the Sony showroom is a big building in I'm not sure where it is. Where are we?
In the
We're near Electric Town, Akihabara I think it's called. And we're just looking at all the Sony merchandise. There's a big Spider-Man theme going. So, pretty cool. Still in the Sony shop. Right here we have this camera that's filming me with my camera. And now it's like in a dream within a dream. And this is the Sony showroom that I'm not sure I'm allowed to film. but I'm doing so anyway. Some more stuff up there and down there. Cool. Mainly gadgets that I don't understand. But this camera looks impressive. Wonder how much that is. Doesn't tell you. Wow.
There's fishes in here.
There's fish.
Yeah. Check it out, like going up.
Oh, cool. Glow in the dark. Anyway. Okay, here we have 3D TV. There's me and my 3D glasses. I don't know if this will work. Do I look 3D? I don't think so. This is... Okay, I don't think it's working. But, take my word for it, this is really impressive. I feel like I can grab my own hand, but I can't. Ah,
That's weird.
I'm so close. Okay, these... Alright, in a few years, 3D TV is definitely worth it. If it's like this, it's worth it. Ah. Also, something else cool. See those things? They're like binoculars that when you look through them, they automatically focus on anything. And you can record with them as well. They're really impressive. I think Ellie's dad would love them for bird watching. So, yeah, all in all, Sony's pretty cool. Here we have a camera that we think you can put into this box of water. A little bit scared to try in case we break it, but I think we should do it. Are you going to do it or should I?
Okay, it started recording.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
I'll hold that film.
Okay, there you go. I'm now putting it into the water. Please don't break. What? It's underwater and recording this.
The camera's at the front.
Oh, is it?
It's looking at you now.
Is it
Now
now?
it's looking at the back. Now
Okay.
it's looking at you.
Yeah. Hello. That's me through water. And there's Beth through water. Wow.
So start recording.
Yeah. We've just come out of the Sony building, which is that one. You can see there's a Spider-Man advert on the side. And I just thought I'd do a big round shot of all these skyscrapers around us. There's Fujima's building. Fujiya. Yeah, that one. Big buildings. Neil wouldn't like how high these buildings are. And next we're gonna go look for Asakusa, I think it's called, which is part of old Tokyo. So we'll go find that now.